We are back. We're back in the stew.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back. We're back in the stew.
Smell my fingers.
We are back.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back.
Are you listening to music?
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah. We were in the
I'm
intro.
sorry, I stepped
yeah.
on it.
No,
yeah,
you're good.
no, it's perfectly fine. It's a Sunday. I'm feeling easy breezy. I'm basically wearing yesterday's outfit. I'm smelling like yesterday in the stew.
I'm wearing last night's panties.
I'm completely dirty clothes, dude.
Good. That's the only way.
Weak,
Yeah.
old, dirty clothes.
Awesome.
And you look
I was
great.
like, I'm going to go on the stew.
yeah.
I better dress up.
Yeah, dude. That's it. You came in. I'm like,
Sunday's
there's
best.
Nick looking how he always does.
Like, dirty as fuck.
Yeah, that's my guy. The weekend was just so good to me. I just feel like I should let it marinate. Maybe even walk into work smelling like a couple PBRs. Why not?
Hell yeah.
I wish, honestly,
What?
just showing up rank.
That you were a functioning alcoholic?
Oh,
But everyone
like
knew
me.
about it?
no,
Welcome to my life.
no, not that. Just showing up stinky.
Dude, that's
Oh,
the
that's
worst person, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I was at the grocery store yesterday, and it's always a grocery store story for me. But I walked past these two ladies that were absolutely. It was just the most disgusting smell. You could imagine what down there smells like, and
Okay.
it was literally like
in the ether.
in the
Like, it's
Listen,
I was
just
trying to
everybody-
I was in the spice aisle. I was like,
You're tearing up.
I'm not getting
Little do
spices.
you know, they were just hiding
It's stuck in my-
goods.
Dude, it was just their hands. They're just in the grocery store touching fucking everything.
Those were the two women who were finger banging at Wits End.
Probably.
And they went straight to the grocery store.
I don't
Right
think
there.
they were straight.
No.
No, not these two ladies either.
Listen, they weren't straight in the grocery store either, because what I'm telling you, what they were doing, they were grabbing goods by the handful and just carrying them for later. And so it was just a pack of onions.
Well,
it was
I-
getting broken down on the interior.
Before my nostrils were destroyed, I saw them and I looked in their cart and I was like, "That's some gay groceries." And then
They drive a Subaru.
no, literally, like they're driving their Subaru around.
What's
in
a
Harris-Teeter.
gay grocery pack for a lesbian couple? Like a 30 rack of Coors and like 3 pounds of
Oh,
kale.
no. Lesbians drink craft brew.
Oh,
For sure.
they're crafty. So, okay, so it's
Yeah.
So IPA.
so craft brews, 3 pounds of kale, and one of those grippy things to improve your strength.
Dude, what does 3 pounds of kale look like? The entire cart?
I feel like it's a couple bushels worth.
A few bushels.
Listen, one of my family friends is a farmer. Like we have a couple. We have a couple of people that we know.
Yeah?
So I know a thing or two about farming.
You've been around a farmer or two.
Yeah,
say.
you know Oscar.
Yeah.
You know Oscar
From down the
He's,
street?
he's more pigs.
Pork?
Pig guy. Pork. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've known him. He's got a weird looking car. Great gas mileage.
Not very aerodynamic, though.
No. Almost would say too aerodynamic. He's in the HOV lane. Stands for hot dogs only vehicle. It's Oscar Mayer.
Only travels in tunnels.
You get pulled over the HOV lane and you're like, your car's not shaped like a hot dog. You can't be in the hot dog only vehicles lane, dude. We have a specific lane to just trek the Oscar Mayer dog around the country.
Just for dogs.
Yeah, just for the dogs. Shit, man. Happy Sunday, Nick. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, also,
You
this
make
is
me
Nick
laugh.
Hilton. I don't know.
Nick.
Oh, yeah. I stepped on the intro.
No,
No, you didn't. You danced on it, baby. You danced on it.
And it is true. We didn't offer Nick headphones, so don't believe any slander from him.
We
saying
did
that.
offer some head
don't-
over the phone. To which
That's the only reason why I'm here.
Which is
be on
why
our
I
Patreon.
shed a tear when he said he was wearing week-old underwear.
I'm gonna be looking like the fucking guy with 2 bats.
Yeah, for real. Why does he have 2 bats?
Dude, because this is your boy. This is Chipper Jones. He was a switch hitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat his dick
So
with
am I.
Yeah, this is authentic. I got this from when I was a youngin'.
Hell yeah, dude.
And there's a lot of cool stuff that I had as a kid that my parents just like had. And I was like, where has this been? And they're like, oh, I just like put it there like 14 years ago. It's like, it would have been cool to have this good stuff. And that's how we ended up with 4,000 jackets in the closet.
I feel like there's maybe a few more than 4,500 or however much you just said.
4,531.
Yeah, if you have too many clothes in your closet, just know there's going to be a homeless person who dies on the street who could have used those threads. Yeah, just know that.
What's some cool like slang stuff you've been saying lately? I've been saying faux show a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying I'm with that.
You're with that?
Yeah, I'm with that.
I've been saying, all right then.
No,
But I can't sound like I'm too white. So
yeah, you're authentic.
Yeah.
You're
It's
filtered.
all right then.
Yeah.
So I sound kind of English, but
Yeah,
you know.
well, you should lean into that and
Yeah, lean
become an
into your
okie
whiteness.
dokie guy.
I do love a good okie
Okay,
dokie. Like,
yeah, a thumbs up,
just
man.
like a hey, whenever you can get a chance, okie dokie.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
It's
I
better
like
than,
the okie dokie artichoke.
yeah, huge,
Ooh.
huge.
Yeah, rhymes.
Yeah, that's slang.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. It's
It's the best. And speaking of white boys, we were at a concert last night. I go to the bar. I'm waiting on my girl. I look at there's 2 guys at the bar, and one of the guys goes, "What up, white boy?"
To
What if
address.
and not to be like, what if I was just like, "What up, black guy?"
yeah.
Oh, a black dude said that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But that like
I think that
gives you
green-
so much more confidence.
Yeah,
I was noticed by another race.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when you get hit on by a gay guy, like
Yeah.
it just feels good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, does getting hit on by a gay guy or getting hit on by a woman feel better?
Yeah, dude.
Gay guy.
I'll be honest, yeah.
Definitely.
They know how
They
to
know
use
fashion.
They know how to
Yeah.
use their words correctly.
They know what
Yeah.
a man needs.
Yeah.
They know what grammar is.
Yeah.
What a man wants.
And they know what
At
grammar
the
to
at the
use.
concert, speaking of all the white boys at the concert, there were
was
so
white boy.
many tall motherfuckers there.
That was
Did you
insane.
notice that?
That was insane. Me and Bay, we were blocked by the fortress of
Yes,
men.
there were some pillars there, some pillars of the faith.
Eventually,
of
we
2% milk
asked
and
if
stretching.
if we could get in front of the tall guys. I was like, hey,
There were so many. You know, like in a movie where it was like I found Wakanda. It was amazing. It was like an opening. There's more ogres in the swamp. I was like standing up straight and talking to people. It was great.
Yeah, I
could hear people.
I did not picture that band, their fans would be Vikings.
What band was it?
No, their fans are just dudes who wear 7-inch heels.
They're Eastern European.
Just a bunch of short kings and platforms. Yeah. You guys like these guys are fucking tall.
Just a bunch of Eastern European basketball
Yeah, I
players.
thought it was the hi-hats from the drummer, but it's just the clacking and clonking of all these fucking morons.
No, actually.
We actually found a pair of guys stuck in a sewer grate. Their heels fell through, shattered both their ankles, left them there. Survival of the fittest, dude. Live by the sword, die by the heel in the grate.
Die by being too big.
Yeah, I pestered the singer of the band to take a picture with our girlfriends. And I have never felt more like a loser in my entire life. That was
Just
the one.
waiting.
Yeah, he was having conversation. I was like, "Hey, Will, hey, can we get a picture?" Just like right here, me to you, some person talking over there. I don't know who this guy is. This is just a dude to me.
Yeah.
can I take a picture of you with my girlfriend?
And honestly, the whole time he was on stage, I couldn't see his face because of the way the lights were hitting him. So like him getting off stage, I was like, this is just.
He's
good.
gorgeous.
Finally, I get to see your true face.
Yeah, but no, he was chill. Took pics. It was interesting, being around that much energy. My girl's friends were also at the concert, and they know all the lyrics to every song, and they would tap me on the shoulder and then look me in the eyes and then sing the lyrics to the song. And I was like, I don't want this. I don't want any part of this.
It's kind of, wait, we do this at church.
Yeah. Yeah. Good Lord. I was like, just hanging out, and like I'd get tapped and I'd be like, do you need anything? And they'd be like, hold me tight. But like, I paid $25 for a ticket. I did not. That was not included.
Yeah.
Listen, I paid $25 for a movie ticket and somebody talks in there. I paid for that. I deserve that. I picked the wrong time.
The one picture I took was the 3 people in front of me taking a video of the concert. I took a picture of them taking videos. That's all you can say.
That is such a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
It's just like not take a picture of the stage at all. Just like take the picture of people taking the picture.
I was at my when I was at my buddy's concert in LA, I was literally just taking photos of everyone else on stage. There were so many pics where it's like there's one picture where it's everyone's taking a photo of my friend Trevor, and then it's me taking a picture of my friend Florian on stage. You can see me pointed in the opposite direction with this fucking camera.
Just enthralled with the boys.
I love it.
How could you not? There were so many phones recording them that I was a little pissed off. I'd been bumped by one too many dudes. Mm-hmm. I'm feeling flagrant. I'm just trying to jam. And there were so many phones out there. I had the thought that similar to a Fight Club style militia, I want to get a pile of goons, and it's known. Camp Flognaw's coming up. You film any part of it, we're taking your fucking phone. We're whooping your ass. We're smashing it on the ground, and it's like a movement across the country. I was like, I feel like I could captivate the souls of the youth with property theft and a little destruction.
And you'll teach them that you don't have to be on your phone all the time.
Exactly. So at the end, it does have that core value of like justification for the psychopaths that will go out and do this for me.
It's the same and it's a good like lesson to be learned that no one gives a fuck about the concert you were at.
Yeah, 100%. They only care that my militia whooped your ass. And gave you a story too.
Yeah, like if I was like I was at the Stoplight concert last night, you would be like, oh, that's so cool. And I was like, here's a full-length video of it.
And immediately, it'd be like a slow-mo video of going, here's a full... And then just me loading a punch. Just
stop.
Just punching you in the face. Yeah, well, exactly. And then say you go to that Stoplight concert. Yeah, I was at the Stoplight concert. Oh, were you one of the people who got your ass beat and your phone thrown? And they're like, no. Like, oh, fuck you. I don't give a shit. Yeah, you weren't there. It's like if you were at the Atlanta Olympics bombing, but you were like taking a shit in the CVS while it happened. It's like, oh, I was there. Oh, really? What were you doing? Were you like scared?
Yeah, I was scared shitless.
Yeah, that would have been really funny if the guy they investigated for the bombing was like just sarcastic as hell. I'm the guy who put it there. Yeah, right,
and
guys.
He's the one that gets interviewed.
Well, I mean, you could argue that they thought he was being sarcastic because the guy with the bombing, the original suspect they had wasn't the bomber.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That original suspect, he just makes the investigation terrible for himself by being an asshole. He's like, I know a thing or two about piping your mom. I don't know about bomb pipe your mom. Right? There's a joke there. Like, oh, cuff them, boys.
We got him.
But there were no bombs at the concert, so that was good.
I mean, I don't know who
I
you were
was
standing.
dropping some fucking bombs.
Yeah, I don't know who you were
That was
standing by.
a great concert to light up some farts.
Yeah, I don't know who was constipated near the girls' bathroom, but I shit my pants. And it's, when someone shits their pants, it's kind of like yawning. I feel like you have a radius if you actively shit your pants. People are like,
They all shit their pants as well. Like, it's just shitting your pants as contagious as yawning.
It's like the E note.
That would be insane. Everybody makes that face when they're starting to shit their pants. They're like, "Don't do it! Don't do it! You're gonna make everybody else do it."
It's one of
It's
the
like getting everyone to throw up. Everyone shits their pants.
It's one of the evolutionary traits from kids you don't grow out of. Kids make that face when they shit their pants. Imagine you just never grow out of that. That's just a part of the human experience.
It's just a hard.
Yeah. Just let it rip. We were watching a documentary recently, The Monkey Lady.
You ever watch Chimp Crazy?
You ever watch
No.
Lady Loves Chimpanzee More Than Her Kids?
Like Jane Goodall?
Oh, think
Even better.
of her off a couple Xanax and a bottle of wine.
And
Let me tell
laid
you,
in a tanning bed all the time.
fake boobies.
Fake boobies.
Yeah,
Fake lips.
yeah.
This lady basically...
And she's running for president next election.
well, we're trying to get our message out
I've
there.
seen the Kamala documentary. There's some really terrible jokes there. I'm sorry.
Basically... that's pretty bad.
Much love.
Yeah, I'll love. of
Monkey
course.
love.
Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey want to talk
Monkey
about
throw
this
poo in
documentary.
a jail cell. She had him captive.
Yeah, we really need to talk about this whole documentary. So, lady in Missouri would take care of these chimps at this other woman's house, but they were her chimps. However, she had no training on how to take care of these chimps, and they were in a small enclosure where chimps shouldn't be having. Also, she was feeding them Coke.
Oh, wait.
and
Yeah, I was
Powerade
about to
and-
say, she was very trained on how to take care of them. She was making sure these monkeys got their McNuggets, their blue Powerade, their sweet treats.
Yeah, she was like, make sure those Happy Meals have chocolate milk. My kids love chocolate milk.
Yeah, her chimpanzees. So they're just slamming McNuggets the whole video. They're pissed off. And they're in a jail cell, and they'll maybe smile a little bit, and she'll go, see
how happy they
just
are?
look how happy he is.
She would literally watch fucking reels with the chimp.
Yeah,
She was like Tonka loves Instagram.
and it would just be monkeys playing in a nice river, and he's just she's like, look, and this one's dancing, and then it would be go down in the deep when you're brave. Just showing these monkey shit posts.
This is Chimp $1 million baby.
Yeah. But yeah, so the cool thing about Tonka,
Wait. So basically, right?
Oh,
she's
okay,
taking
okay.
care. There's 7 chimps. PETA. There's this big case with PETA because PETA wants their little dirty fingers and everything. Show up and take these 7 chimps out of her care and put them to a sanctuary.
Project Chimp.
Project Chimp, beautiful place.
Yeah.
Of
Solid name.
yeah,
They showed footage, and it was chimpanzees walking in a formal line in a
was
path
awesome.
they had made. There was multiple jungle gyms.
Side note: I did have a dream after we watched it that I was also a chimp on
The
that
Monkey
island,
King.
and I was walking like this with them. I'm like, I hope they don't notice that I'm a human. And then I woke up and I was like, that was the best dream I've ever had.
Oh man!
But so slide back. PETA's taking all these chimps away. It's the end of the first episode, right? PETA's taking all these chimps away. They're like, yeah, but there was one chimp missing, Tonka.
And they were like, "What happened to Tonka?" She was like, "He died."
He died. I watched him die, and she's crying.
Meanwhile, he's just in the back fucking going through Instagram.
Quite literally. Quite literally. They're
You
on
nailed
his-
it. Nailed it. She's like, I have his cremated ashes, all this shit, and it's like dirt. She literally has a bag of dirt.
Okay.
There's a guy on Zoom who's like, yeah, that's a bag of dirt. That's not cremated ashes.
Yeah, so she's on Zoom, right? She's on a court hearing Zoom because it's like around COVID time, post COVID. She's on Zoom.
They're like, where is the chimp?
Where's the tip? She's like, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna give you a second to collect yourself. And then she's like, gosh, that little fucker over there. And they're like, ma'am, your mic is not muted.
Right? But then the end
So
of the,
she's like crying. And then immediately, okay, we're gonna take a second. Stops immediately and just starts talking shit. And
end of the court case, they're like, there's no ruling to say that Tonka's dead, but like we can't say that he's also alive. Like we just simply don't know where he
And
is.
an important thing to note, this was the funny part of that court hearing closing statement. They said, we can't search the property because there's no way she has an enclosure for this chimpanzee. They closed the laptop. They can't search us. She goes, we won, and then walks right downstairs to the basement. Who else but Tonka? Chilling.
And the craziest part is that she's so crazy that she's allowing the documentary crew like document these crimes she's openly committing.
Yeah. And so
Double jeopardy, man.
Yeah,
You can't come back at it.
she moved, and they ask her, they're like, you have this 26-acre property, all these animals, hundreds of animals. How do you pay for everything? And she's like, I'm a baby monkey salesman.
Yeah. And it's just like she's just selling monkeys, bro.
She's the Epstein of monkeys.
Bro, transporting them, going everywhere.
And she was like, I don't trust anybody with my babies, so I drive them myself. Cut to this like suburban baby monkey in like a hand towel, chilling,
getting fed French fries,
like a burrito in the back seat. And she's like, I drove him 700 miles, and it's just this burrito baby monkey. And they were like, how much money have you made? And she was like, well, I didn't work too hard, but I made $350,000.
yeah.
And the entire time you're looking, you're like, where's the husband? Because she's got a husband. And he doesn't give a fuck.
He's the one.
dude.
He forged the document that they said that they cremated Tonka, right, to say that he actually died, and they fucked up on the degrees. They wrote in 160 degrees. We burned him that.
So they're slow roasting him.
They threw fucking smoke in this monkey.
They threw the monkey in a smoker.
Some mesquite monkeys over here.
We made him into jerky and ate him.
But here are their ashes.
Yeah. Well, then also she hooked up with another monkey man because she was like, we need evidence. And so they had
There's
a monkey.
adultery?
Yeah. No.
linked
Linked up. Joined forces.
They took the remain. They scooped up his dead monkey that he had buried, right, and then he was like, it was 80% decomposed.
So it's still like rotting monk in his backyard, and they were like, what about this then? Why would I have a dead monkey if Tonka didn't die?
And so that's the linear story of the documentary, but they would have like side stories, right, of different chimps in people's houses that eventually like rip someone's face off.
You remember
Yeah.
the story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll talk.
that's-
Classic story. Chimpanzee Travis. And I would love to take hold. I love Travis. I was talking about it with my homie Jackson. So from birth, he was treated like a human. So he got to enjoy all these luxuries of life. He got to the point where he learned how to drive the car.
Yeah.
He was tight with the police station.
He would go and have like his morning coffee at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And like they were like
he was just part of the
Yes.
townsfolk.
Yeah,
they said he was
part of
really
the community.
polite. They said people they would cut to like some guy. He was really polite at the dinner table.
And he would like smile and wave at people and like hang out and play with your kids and stuff. He was in commercials. He flew around the world. Everybody loved him, right? And he just keeps getting fatter and bigger. And at around like 10 years old, he escapes for 2 hours. He hops out of the SUV. And the governor of Connecticut is like, if he gets out one more time, there's going to have to be serious repercussions, which is just sending him to a sanctuary for him to be around other monkeys. So, cut to him. He's in a jail cell smaller than this room for years.
Yeah.
So this
Just
monkey
getting
knew
fat.
the luxuries of man. Chocolate milkshakes, sunsets, cold beers, and football.
He would sleep with the lady, like, in bed. And
hang out.
There were rumors that he would, like, fuck.
Yeah. He was hanging out. He was getting pussy.
Yeah, getting pussy.
And then they were just like, get in this jail cell.
Basically, it's like all of these stories are just like they kept these monkeys hostage eventually, and then they like boiled to a point where the monkey just
It's
rips
game time. It's time to be a monkey.
Yeah. And she was like, I can't get Travis in the car. Lady shows up with Elmo doll that Travis loves.
Cut to a picture. It's this. I wish I had to show it to you. It's the scariest fucking picture of this chimpanzee overlord, Planet of the Apes, hanging out with Elmo like he's about to eat your brain. And imagine if I had a monkey that was 170 pounds of monkey and had been in a jail cell for 8 years. And I was like,
doing
Nick,
push-ups and fucking getting yoked.
Just drinking,
he had
eating
converted
cookies.
to Islam in this jail
Getting
cell.
prison tabs.
This institutionalized monkey.
He's like, oops, I dropped the soap.
And I was like, I'm having trouble. He wants to go for a car ride. He's 170 pounds of monkey. Nick, can you come over and help me out? And you're like, yeah, I'll come over and help you out. You hop out of the car, get your face ripped off immediately.
Brains eaten.
Yeah, just beat the shit out of, murdered to death.
Yeah,
And the
like-
woman on the phone's like, oh my gosh, he's eating her face.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
so
that's
all
why the
these, like,
prison system doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Obviously,
No.
this is a
And,
clear picture of it.
I mean,
One of the best friends of the cop's best friend, Monkey Man. He's chilling in his car. Monkey's right outside the door, eyeing him up. Rips the door off.
The police car, like of the police car, yeah.
Starts banging on his chest, looks at him, and the cop said, I swear it was telepathic. He looked at me and said, do it. And so he unloads a clip into this monkey. And then the monkey just walks inside, opens the door, gets back in his jail cell, and dies. And the mom was like, oh.
And the craziest part, like all these like side like stories, like they ended the same. Someone either died or like got their face ripped off. Some lady's daughter got her face ripped off, and they still afterwards said, "I would love to have another chimp in my life."
Yeah, the brother.
Dude.
I didn't know he was the brother. He's talking for the episode like 30 minutes about how this monkey was a rock star.
Yeah, he was like the most
Like his
handsome chimp I've ever seen.
Like his hero. And then he's like, yeah, and then he beat the shit and murdered my sister. It was like, okay,
but
well,
goddamn it, I love him.
yeah, what a great monkey.
But I think her name's like Trisha or Tanya, the lady like
Sandra.
Sandra that's keeping Tonka.
That had Travis.
Sandra had Travis. Tanya has Tonka.
Yeah.
Or Tasha or something like that.
Retarsha, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude, so stupid. It would be insane. She after the court hearing where the initial one, it was in person after PETA took all the animals, whatever. She was like, I love these chimps more than I love my kids.
Cut to her kids.
They like asked the kid like, how do you feel about this statement? He's like, I mean, you for watching the same documentary we are.
What do you think, bro?
Use your fucking brain, dumbass.
Yeah, and they're like, what do you think about her?
Planet of the Apes is real.
Yeah. Well, it was straight up Planet of the Apes in centerfold.
It got to a point where he was in this cage for so long, and she said that he was having heart failure and that she was going to euthanize him. And basically, if Tonka's gone, like, then her problems are gone. Like, no jail time, nothing, right? No money to anyone. So that's what she was trying to do in the documentary. It was like, we have like an ethical problem here. Do we tell or keep doing the documentary? And they told PETA, and they took Tonka to the sanctuary, right? And she was like claiming this whole time that, you know, he had a stroke and died. Like, he had really bad heart failure. Obviously, he didn't die. They just transported him. And that she was going to euthanize him simply because he also had heart failure. Like, he really did. They did tests on him and everything. They're like, no, he's a healthy chimp. He's just fat and eating like shit.
Yeah.
Too many fucking Happy Meals.
I know he's an American. We tested your chimpanzee's blood, and when he came out of a coma, he started saying the Pledge of Allegiance. So
oh shit.
yeah, and she's just lying through
he's
her
like,
teeth.
can I get a number 5
Yeah.
large fries?
One of my favorite parts of that documentary is there's a movie called Buddy where they used a lot of chimpanzees, and that's where Tonka got his big hit.
Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming. He was Floop in Spy Kids. No. So it's cutting to all these dope moments and like how Tonka was a real person. They try to tug on your heartstrings that way when you see the chimp, it's not just a chimp in a jail cell. He's doing all this cool stuff and talking about how much fun he had for like 10 minutes, and then you just see the documentary guy ruin all the fun. He's like, but now you see how wrong it was. And he just has to bite his tongue and be like, yeah, you know, I've changed, I've grown, I understand, it can't ever happen again. He's like, God damn, that monkey was fucking fun. Like you just know he wants to let it rip.
We pick each other noses.
And he had to just swallow his pride and be like, yeah, it's, you know, so bad that they were in movies and they were the coolest hangout sessions ever.
Yeah, but then they grow up and get too big and get locked up and kill people.
Yeah. Last thing about Tonka is Tanya, Mama Bear, was so excited to mention how he would jerk off under a blanket.
He would like hide it from her because she was
She'd watch him.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, he'll get embarrassed if I walk in on him masturbating.
Nah, it's usually after they watched Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram just got him really horny.
It's just a bunch of thirst traps.
Yeah. Me and you both, Tonka.
Yeah. And the day they came to pick up all the monkeys, she was like crying. And she was so sad. He's like, there's such a selfish approach because all these women think that monkeys are attached to them. So they think by leaving, they're losing what they have. The monkey doesn't give a damn. So all these monkeys, they're like, we're spooked a little bit, but they're about to wake up in sanctuary. They're about to get some schniz. They're about to get some real climbing in.
Some tang.
Yeah,
they are
real
so
stuff.
excited.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn about your... They don't care about you. You had them pooping in the corner for 8 years. 8 years! 8 years!
And it's all the same. Like, still, like, they would have like a chimp afterwards, and she's like, I still love chimps, so she went and like would like visit like her friends' chimps, right? And she got in a cage with one of the chimps. This is the end of the documentary. She got in a cage with one of the chimps, and the chimp like ripped her arm out of its socket and like bit her a little part of her ear off, bit her hand, all this shit. And she's like bandaged up. Like they show all the pictures of what happened to her. And she's like, I would still have a chimp. Jesus.
And see, and those are the type of people we let them have the chimp.
Yeah, just
Honestly,
leave her
yeah.
alone.
And
She ain't hurting nobody.
yeah, we let her have the chimp, and just sooner or later, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Natural selection.
Honestly, that is like, how is it natural selection is working for like the years she was taking care of these fucking chimps, huge ass chimps. They're like beating their chests like,
Going crazy. And they would literally be having like a mental breakdown in the jail cell, and they'd be like, she'd go, look how happy he is.
with her big ass lips, and
Yeah.
she can't even move her mouth. So happy.
Yeah, like, oh, he just needs an ice cream. And like this chimp is like, like just, yeah, it was terrible.
Not he needs salad and the homies.
Yeah. Literally anything else.
Yeah, Tonga probably lost like so much weight when he got to the sanctuary. He's just working out all the time.
Dude, he was like Gucci Mane after he came out of jail. Because they were also like, this is Tonka, you know, he's in movies, big shot. He's just Gucci.
I think it was Travis though, but it was so sad. Like when they did eventually like have to keep him inside because he got so fat.
Yeah, they were feeding him like lo mein.
Like the noodles?
Yeah, like he would get like a Chinese order, and they
There was
just
a
like
video of-
shove it through the jail cell.
And there was a video of Travis.
This monkey is used to McDonald's. Let's give him something else. And then
No,
they
it was
chose
different
Chinese.
monkey. Yeah, different
Oh.
monkey. This was same
It's too many
situation.
monkeys.
Yeah, a couple of them in there, but yeah, Monk Talk, that was stellar. I loved that.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
And I learned that I am in my dreams a chimpanzee.
Aren't we all? They mentioned in the documentary how it's only women who have the chimpanzee because men still have that primitive thing in their brain that knows at any moment this chimpanzee could rip me to death.
Yeah.
So it's only women that have them.
Well, because women, it's the same. Men are always like, I can beat that guy up.
And then chimpanzees, the only thing where in our brain we're like, you can never in your entire life
No, we're not
go
beating,
toe to toe.
We're not beating up Monk.
Yeah. Which is the grand old question, like, what do you think you could handle? What's like the biggest thing you could handle? And it's to the death.
Like
My meat
what
every
animal?
night?
Yeah,
Like,
I think it needs to be something I can swing around like a boomerang and throw at a wall. Like if I can't smash its head in by swinging it,
That's what I do with my meat every night.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
got a snakes,
regular hands versus hands, no weapons.
no weapons, and to the
Ooh, that's a good
or
one.
knife. I mean, I like to throw in knife.
Like just a dagger or something.
We've all seen the video. A decent
They've
sized
got
kangaroo.
claws,
We
yeah.
could box a kangaroo.
They're
Obviously.
whooping my ass,
Yeah.
brother.
They would
I
whoop
can't
your
bob
ass.
and weave that guy.
No.
A slow moving turtle I could step on.
Liberals. People who don't fear God, am I right, brother? Any non-Christian.
I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Philippines 413 or something.
Yeah, Filipinos do love Jesus.
They're in the book, man. They're listed.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh,
Monk talk
I
is good.
think maybe a small dog. I could
Yeah.
take a small dog. I don't like to fight.
Yeah, I
Like-
heard you didn't pay for your dog. You took that dog?
Huh?
You took your dog? You didn't buy it?
Yeah, I rescued it, dude.
Oh, okay. That's what the chimpanzee lady said.
Yeah.
We could all beat on her.
But
Yeah.
who really rescued who? You know what I mean? No, I paid $150 for it.
Yeah.
Did they have to do a background check on you? Were you scared?
No, dude, that's the crazy part.
Really? It's
Yeah,
just like buying a gun?
I drove down to Hardyville and I showed up and I filled out like my address and shit like that. But they're like, here you go.
And your address for the viewers.
Oh yeah, it's 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Damn, I heard that's a nice crib though.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's way too big for me.
You own Pennsylvania?
Yeah. Wait, how about with this whole like this? I keep seeing like the Department of Government Efficiency, the Doge thing that Elon Musk is on. Like they're gonna like cut out government waste and all this stuff. Let's sell the big ass fucking house then.
How about we downsize a little bit, guys?
Holy shit! How much are you guys using that fucking big ass thing? It's real. It's a real like. Oh, where is the like if someone was like, let's kill the president of the United States. Where is he at? Yeah, that big ass white building no one knows about.
He doesn't even live there.
No.
At some point during the day, there is somebody who just needs to get in contact with where the president is. And you ever been like looking for a book in a library or trying to find a store around a mall? And you're just like, where the fuck? And like you walk downstairs, you're like, hey, is the president down here? And they're like, he was. You just left like 15 minutes ago. You're like, God damn it. Walk to the other side. I heard he was in the garden. Go to the garden. Say, is the president out here? No, the president, no president. And like,
Oh, Presidente.
where is? I just need to make sure. Like, I just need to run this thing by him. And they're like, oh, he left for lunch. And you're like, I want to leave for lunch. Damn it.
I've been trying to leave for lunch the last half hour trying to find him.
Just inconvenience at the White House.
This is so big.
Oh, yeah, dude, exactly. Downsize. They're paying how much is rent there?
Fuck rent. What's the electric like?
Oh my god.
I got an even better
We're
question
paying
for
their
you.
utility bill?
I got an even better question for you. Where is the secret toilet that's for the real shitters in the White House?
Yeah, where's Donnie
You have
T
to
blowing up?
work. You have to work there for 6 months for them to even let you know about it. They're like, all right, 3rd floor. You take them right out the elevator. You go in that room. There's a bathroom in that room.
Great Wi-Fi.
Great. That's where they have 3-ply toilet paper. It's not a myth.
It would be funny if someone like, of all the things they talk about Donald Trump, someone like would come out and be like, good guy. don't go into the bathroom after him.
McDonald's and Kentucky Fried Chicken shits.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
America, bro. And I mean, Donald Trump really is just like a chimp out there. People are like, let's lock up that chimp. Nah, you seen what happens.
Yeah, dude. If he,
He
give him to
kind
Tanya.
of does have that stature of a chimpanzee.
Yeah, it is kind of gorilla.
Just the way he holds himself.
They did it right though, fattening up the right way.
Yeah.
Instead of, and they probably, and they never locked him up. So he
Listen,
never got
I
that-
like my president with his fat in his stomach and not in his tits. Am I right, guys?